welcome to another YouTube video. Today I'm going to be showing you one of my everyday makeup tutorials, and without further ado, let's get into the video. To start, I'm going to be using my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. This one's supposed to be reducing redness. Cause once upon a time you were my everything. It's clear to see that time hasn't changed. I recently fallen back in love with this one because I remembered how tacky it was. Like, it feels very adhesive on the skin. And I'm going to be going in with my Your Skin But Better the Cosmetics CC cream. I really like this for everyday use, especially because it has sunscreen in it, which will help with anti-aging. And anytime you go out in the sun. I'm in the shade Fair. Next, I want to go in with one of my all-time favorite concealers. It's the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer. I'm in the shade Snow. I really like the big dopa on this. It really helps with this. It's very full coverage, which is very good for me with my skin. I usually look for anything that is full coverage and matte because I have very oily, acne-prone skin. Please excuse the meowing in the background. I have both of my cats in here with me. They just go wherever they please. I knew I had some special with you. Sometimes just gotta know that these things fall through. I can have my connection with you. One is over here on the bed, and then the other one's down there. They're actually mother and daughter. They don't really get along too well, so you'll never really see them together. Oh, I'm going in with my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Powder. This is one of my favorite setting powders all over the face. Normally when I go for a full glam look, I will do a baking powder underneath my eyes. I like the Fenty Beauty one in lavender, but for an all day, everyday makeup look, I just go in all over with this. I get really oily in my T-zone, so I put a little bit extra in those spots. Next, I'm going to start with my eyes, and I want to use the MAC eye primer. I can't remember the name, like the Paint Pot or something. It's a little bit darker in my eye because I didn't realize they had multiple shades, and only the soft beige was on the sale because I got it for the Ulta sale. You got two for the price of one. But I guess there's a layer shade that I haven't been able to get, but we'll make it work. For eyeshadow, I'm going to start off with the Huda Beauty Nude palette. This is one of my favorite everyday palettes. It comes with the mirror, and it has quite a few shades that are good just for everyday use. I'm going to go in with the shade down here. I'm going to use the mirror on here. I'm going to blend this all over the eye. And it seems my nail is falling off. It just popped off today. I don't know. I wanted to try the nails from Static, and they just keep falling off for me. I swore I put enough glue to last a lifetime, but I'm probably going to take them off by the weekend anyways because of my job. It's a little hard to have long nails anyways. So I thought these would be a little bit shorter and stay on a little bit better, but Unfortunately, that was not so. And so I'm using this shade down here. It's a little bit darker, just starting to dark up my outer corner. And now I'm going to use a little bit of this top shade up here. Add a little bit of darkness around that light shade that we put down first. I want to go in with the shade on the outer corner here, a little with this. Every now and then I won't go in with this, I'll just use a little bit of concealer and set that. But this works a little bit better. And finally, I'm just going to go in with a little bit of the shade, definitely more towards the outer corner. I have to be very precise with the shade. Just want it in a very specific spot. Next, I'm going to be using the shimmer shade all over my upper lid. It really does give that shine. I want to be using my finger. It just helps a little bit get that. Helps bring out the shimmer a little bit more. Makes it more pigmented. Some people use brushes, but for shimmers, I'm definitely always for the finger. And next, I'm going to use a smaller brush to bring this on these two. I'm going to use a little bit of these two colors on the lower lash line just to connect it. And now I'm going to go in with this Tarte palette. I'm not sure which one this is. Reinforced with the C. Volume 3 is what it says on the back. This is one of my favorite for shimmers. They're basically all shimmers. And they have a few. Again, I'm going to go in with my finger. They have a few that are a little bit closer to my skin tone. Just using that top one there. And I'm going to pop this in the inner corner of my eyes. And a little bit to highlight the brow bone. And then next for mascara, I'm going to be using this Better Than Sex Too Faced Mascara. Normally when I go out, I'll wear lashes, but today I'm just going to be more at home. So I'm just going to go in with a little bit of mascara.
Everything. It's clear to see the time hasn't changed a thing. It's very deep inside me, but I feel there's something you should know. I will never forget you. You will always be by my side. From the day that I met you, I knew that I would love you till the day I die. And I will never want much more.
For brows, my brows are pretty already thick, so I just go in with a little bit of the tinted brow gel. I use this Benefit Gimme Brow in a light brown shade. And I just go over the brows real quickly. Just get them in shape. For bronzer, I'm going to be using the Park Ave Princess by Tarte. I'm going to be using Princess Cut. Just bring a little bit of warmth. I don't really contour it too much, but I do like to bring a little bit warmth to my pale skin. I'm Irish, so I don't really tan very well, and I've tried fake tanning before in the past, and it's not really something I'm too fond of. It just looks very unnatural on me. Bring this up a little bit. Some days I'll do a little bit more and I'll contour, but for today, like bronze is all I'm going to do.
All along, I knew I had something special with you. Sometimes you just gotta know that these things fall through. I'm still tired and I can't.
Next, for blush, I'm going to be using my camera tripod's acting up. For blush, I'm going to be using the Burt's Bees Toasted Cinnamon. I fell in love with this after watching Kathleen Lights. This is one of her OG favorite blushes, and I thought I would try it out after listening to her. And from trying it out myself, it is pretty good. I use it all the time. Next, for highlight, I'm going to be going in with this Artist Couture Summer Haze. This is one of my favorites when I do a more golden look, because the highlight itself is just a very light, kind of shimmery golden color. It's a loose highlighter, so I gotta be a little bit more careful, but as you can see, it definitely brings some shine. Put a little bit on my nose. I like to bring this highlight wherever I can. Everybody likes a nice shimmery face. To an extent. And then for lips, I'm going to be going in this NYX Nude lip liner. This is one of my favorites as well. I heard about this from Kelly Strack. This is one of her favorite nudes.
Used to be so happy, but without you here, I feel so low. I watch you as you left, but I can never seem to let you go. Cause once upon a time, you were my everything. It's clear to see that time hasn't changed a thing.
And I just like to cover the whole lips with it first. Some people use it after. I like to use it first. And then I'm going to be using my Colourpop lipstick. That's one of my favorite nudes from Kathleen Lights and Colourpop collab. It's What's Your Sign.
I knew that I would love you till the day I die, and I will never want much more. And in my heart, I will always be sure.
And just for a little bit of glow, I'll go in with this Fenty Beauty Sweet Mouth Gloss Bomb. It's a little just pop that on a little bit. And because I'm not really going out too much, I'm not going to be using my Urban Decay setting spray. I'm just going to be using this Too Faced Hangover setting spray. And that is it, guys. Thanks so much.